Been away for a while. Gonna try and do this again. Super busy farming, you know, that kind of stuff. So today, well, everybody's behind me. The whole gang's here. We're over halfway through first cutting. If the weather would cooperate, you know, we keep getting, a lot of people aren't getting any rain. We're getting like chances and humidity and stuff. You get like 3 days, we cut a little bit, and then we wait because I'm afraid that I don't want to lose it, because it's, as you can see back here, the wind blew it over. It was 5.5 foot tall. I know when I mow it, she grunts. The old 44 back running. Like really grunts, especially with it laying down. I've never had hay this thick in my life that I can remember. Maybe when I was little they did, but not me personally. Anyway, so we're blowing equipment off today. It's Sunday. It's 90 and humid. It's miserable. I don't care. You got to do this stuff. And a lot of guys use leaf blowers and all that other shit. That's not my way. I got you can see it there. It's a solar air compressor. It's got a Deere motor in it. Bought it in pieces. And I built a little nozzle for it. It goes down from that 1-inch hose down to 3/8, and I couldn't put a 1/4 inch on it. This thing will blow paint off. And the best thing about it is you don't have to get that close. Like, especially when you're blowing these balers off, like that thing is, in 10 minutes they're a mess, like instantly. So you don't have to get right on top of it. I still end up wearing it, but you know, whatever. So I blow them off. It's a grease day. Everything's got to be greased. The mower and the tedder are done. I got to do the 2 balers, the rake, and start greasing. But I wanted to pop on here, make a video, see how everybody's doing. And we're gonna have some good hay this year. We already do have some good hay. We got a lot of hay this year. So last year we didn't have nothing, and this year we got a lot. So whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna set you up here, and you can watch. It's probably kind of boring. It's dirty, but you know, you gotta. The biggest thing with this everybody complains about old equipment, and it's a pain, but if you maintain it properly, it'll be good to you. Not to say that I don't have problems. That tractor over there, that 4430's got a brand new heart in it. I rebuilt the transmission on it, oh shit, last year? Yeah, well, it would be the winter, yes. Yeah, so 2 winters ago, I rebuilt the transmission on that. There's $16,000 in the back of that tractor. It went out and mowed 10 passes last spring and blew up. Spun a main. Oil changes, I do all that stuff is legit. Like I do it. I use good oil. I use Lucas oil treatment for, you know, thermal breakdown. That thing, I have no idea. The only thing I've been reading is like them engines, the 30 and 40 series, you get them up around 10, 12,000 hours, which the hour meter does not work in that. They tend to spin mains. So keep that in mind when you're buying stuff or selling it, because I don't care what you do. This stuff is all maintained. Oil changes. I'm blowing air cleaners out and radiators. There was no reason for it. It blew up. And I had 2 do that to me, both high hours. So anyway, that's back running, new heart. That's actually got a 690 excavator motor in it, which is the same block. The flywheel's different, you know, obviously, because it just has a pump drive to run the pumps on the excavator. But anyway, that was a rebuilt. I bought it stupid cheap, and I'm happy that I did. And so far so good. Good oil pressure, doesn't get hot, you know. This one, I don't know if you guys seen this one. That is, oh, my tripod just fell over because the wind's blowing. That's a 4020 that I just got last fall. It's a power shift. Guy I bought it from, well, I'm actually paying payments on it because I don't have a lot of money. He does welding and stuff, and these damn deer flies are unbelievable. Anyway, he took it as trade for work, and it was blown up, and he had a machine shop do that thing completely over. There's a brand new crank in it, engine kit, head's done. It runs like a top, and he bought it. He put the money into it to turn it to get his money out of the job he did for the farmer. He actually did some work for me, and we ended up talking about engines because of that one. And he's like, oh, you know, I got one. I said, what do you mean? You know, and he tells me. I was like, well, let's go look at it. So we went down on a Sunday, I think it was, and it was sitting there, and I put batteries in it, rebuilt the starter. Maybe it was a Friday. Yeah, because the starter guy isn't there. So it was a Friday. Put batteries in it, fired right up. It was loaded with water. Injection pump, or the fuel filters, the bell housing was. I cannot believe, because it sat outside for 2-3 years not running, I cannot believe it didn't freeze. I really can't. But it never froze, and I cleaned it up, and I like it. I'm a power shift guy. Those synchro ranges, you can keep them. That was a nightmare. That tractor right there, if something goes bad in the back end, in 4 hours time I can have them packs laying on a bench. It's that simple. I don't care what anybody says. And plus, O-rings are cheaper than synchronizers. And that's the truth of it. So anyway, I'm going to try and set you up here. Hopefully the wind doesn't blow you over. And we're going to blow some balers out and get dirty, because farming is great. Oh, drop the tripod. Might have to put you where there's no wind. The wind is whipping today. Okay. I have got to get a better camera set up if anybody wants to donate to that. This is the worst job. Oh, and the other reason why I do this, baler fires scare the shit out of me, especially with this one. So if you do have, I mean, just keep that in mind too. If you got a baler, clean it off, because that chain gets built up around them bearings, and you don't know something's wrong, and that's when you see balers burn up. It's that simple. Get you a little closer. See what I'm talking about here. I just blew this out a little bit. You know, that right there is a mess.